Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bolo Swami Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Namah Shivaya. Good evening. So this is the Gita class 3. We've so far discussed till slokam number 11. Okay. Good. Slokam number 12. Chapter 1. Tasya samjanayan harsham kuru vriddhah pitamaha simmanadham vinadyoschaihi sankam tatmau pratapavan. All the while, Duryodhana is busy making fool of himself, demonstrating his fear, demonstrating his psychological disturbance, his excitement by putting down the team members or great officers of the army, creating uncomfortable mood. So Duryodhana, by doing all these, he is busy making fool of himself. Now Bhishma, standing not too far away, he is standing closer to Dronacharya. He can hear everything. So he is a Pitamaha, standing nearby, overhearing all what Duryodhana is saying. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vriddha pitamaha. Pitamaha means he is the that is how Bhishma Pitamaha, that is how he is referred. Great father. Kuru vriddha. Vriddha means oldest. Kuru vriddha, the eldest of the family. So that is also referred as Bhishma Pitamaha. Bhishma, it is referred Kuru vriddha. Having heard all this, Bhishma Pitamaha, to create harsham means to create joy and confidence. Tasya sanjanayan harsham. Harsham means to create joy and confidence in the heart of Duryodhana. This elder of the family, this Kuru Vriddha, he took his conch. His conch name is Simmanadam. Simmanadam Vinadyoschaihi. Sankam. Sankam means conch. Their own sank. He took his sankam. His conch name is called Simmanadam. Simmanadam. Simma means lion. Nadam means roaring sound. The sound of a lion. His conch name is Simmanadam. He took his conch, Simmanadam, Vinadyo Uschaihi. Vinadyo Uschaihi na, he blew it so loudly, Uschaihi, loudly, to create the joy and confidence in the heart of Duryodhana, who is standing by the side. Bhishma Pitamaha now understood that Duryodhana is psychologically breaking up. He will collapse anytime. He must be encouraged and enthused. As an elder of the family, if we see this, if we apply this into our daily life, the elder of the family, he will be slightly cool. And when something goes wrong, then he will peep in and he'll create a nice atmosphere. The same way Bhishma Pitamaha sees Duryodhana, who is psychologically breaking up. He knew anytime he can be collapsed and he must be encouraged and enthused. So to do this, to create the harsham, to create the to create the self-confidence and to create the joy in the heart of Duryodhana, Pitamaha, Bhishma Pitamaha took his conch name is Simmanadam, the lion's roar, the name of the conch. He took his conch and he blew it loudly, Vinadyuchate, Vinadyoschaihi. blew it loudly. By doing this, without knowing what Kauravas are doing now is, for the historical purpose, they blew the first shot. In the sense, they declare the war. It is not Pandava, for the historical purpose to know about this, it is not Pandava who declared the war, though they are standing on the opposite side. The first conch that was blew from Kaurava's side. So that is telling us that the Kaurava who declared the war and not the Pandavas. Slokam number 13. Tata sankascha bheryascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivabyahanyanta sashabdastu mulo bhavat. Once they heard the Bhishma blew the conch, now it's a turn for the Pandava's side. They are not ready to keep quiet. Each one in the Pandava side, now they took their respective conches to make the sounds. Silently we cannot win any war. We have to make noise. So the war room has become noisy now. The more noise, the more the war. So tataha, thereafter, sank, each one, sankascha, each one took their sank. Bharyascha, bhairya means drums. Each one of them, they have their own respective instruments. And they took their own respective instruments to bring the inspiration to their team and to themselves. They make more noise. So every one of them, they took their respective conches and they started making the noise, blowing the conch. And thus, Pandavas also, now the war is declared. They also make the noise. Slokam number 14. Tata shvetairya mupyukte mahatisyandane stitau madhavav pandavas chaiva divyau sankau pradhatmatuhu. Tataha, then the terrible noise. The entire Pandavas in their instruments bring their own courage, and that sound is making fear in the enemy side. Svetai means white. It's white horse, which Madhava is Krishna. Another name of Krishna is Madhava. Madhava, Pandavas Chaiva. Madhava, who is sitting on the white horse. And Arjuna, from the Pandava side, Arjuna. They took their conches and they also blew their conches just above the other conches. Their two conches, Madhava and Pandava, when they blew their conches, it is slightly above the other conches. Slokam number 15. Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjayaha Poundram Dhatmo Mahashankam Bhimakarmo Vrukhodaraha. Panchasanyam. Panchajanyam is the conch or name of Krishna. Each one has the name of this. This sloka tells the name of each one's conches. Panchajanyam is Krishna's conch. Devadattam is Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya is another name for Arjuna. Devadattam is Dhananjayan's conch, Arjuna's conch, the name of the conch, Devadattam. Poundram is Bhima's conch. Bhima, we all know, is a mighty body. Whenever we say Bhima, we can always imagine a hefty, tall, with enormous strength. That's how we know. So his conch name is called Poundram. So each one of them, Panchajanyam, Krishna took his conch, Devadattam, Arjuna, and Poundram, Bhima. They blew their conches, making more noise. Slokam number 16. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakulas Sahadevascha Sughoshamani Pushpako. Ananta Vijaya is the name of the Sank. Sank means conch. It's the name of the conch of Kuntiputra. Kuntiputra is Yudhishthira. Now, these are the narratory, the running commentary which Sanjaya, the secretary of Dhritarashtra, the blind man, he is giving the running commentary. Here, Sanjaya, when he says Raja Kuntiputro Yudhishthiraha, Yudhishthira is Kuntiputra, Kunti's son, Yudhishthira, Raja. Why is he naming him as Raja? Sanjaya knows he is a real king, though he is deprived. He deserves the kingdom. He is a real king. Whenever, if anybody who is a boss or who is a secretary, the secretary always gives the information that the boss takes it now or takes it later or rejects it. The secretary's job is always give the information. The author slightly says here that Sanjaya always gives the right information to Dhritarashtra. So he is saying Raja Kuntiputro Yudhishthiraha, though he is not the king now, the ruling party is Duryodhana. Duryodhana is the king, but still Sanjaya refers Yudhishthira as Raja. Ananta Vijayam is his conch name. The Yudhishthira's conch name is Ananta Vijayam. Kuntiputro Yudhishthiraha. Nakulaha Sahadevascha Sughosha Mani Pushpakau. Nakula, Sahadeva, their conch is, Sughosha is Nakula's conch, Mani Pushpaka is Sahadeva's conch, and they also took their conch and they all blew. Now all the five, they blew their respective conches loudly, creating the fear in the enemy's heart. Now slokam number 17 and 18, we'll read it together. Again, this is also going to refer the name of the mighty army people who are all standing there. So we'll read it together. Kashyascha Parameshwasaha Shikandi cha Maharataha Drishtadhyumno Viratascha Satyakischa Parajitaha Drupato Draupadeyascha Sarvashah Pratipipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu Shankandadmuf Pratak. So this 17 and 18 sloka, they also talks about the mighty heroes in the Pandava forces who blew their own conches as a reply to the declaration of war that has been declared by Kaurava forces. The first who blew the conch is Kaurava. All this Pandava is now doing is they are replying to the war that has been declared by the Kaurava forces. Various kings here of the Prithvi. Prithvi means earth. The king here, he is again, it is referring as Raja. Sanjaya is calling Dhritarashtra, Ho Raja. I will now say the list of people who are all standing in the war with their respective conches. Ho King. Kasi Raja, who is proficient in handling the war. Kashi Raja is proficient in handling the war. Shikandi, who is a Maharathi. Maharathi means we have already seen, who are proven to individually fight a battalion of more than 500 people. So those are all given the title of Maharatha. Shikandi, Drishtadhyumnan, king of Virada, Satyagi, who is not seen defeat in his life at all. Drupada Raja, five sons of Drupadi, all Pandavas, 5 people. Draupadi Putra, who is Abhimanyu. Now all these people, Aparajitaha means unconquerable. They all took their respective conches, and everybody, each one of them, they have their own conch and each one has their own names. They took their respective conch and they blew together, all together, creating more noise in the heart of the enemies. Pratak means alag, which means separately, each one of them separately, they took their conches and they blew it loudly. Slokam number 19. Saghoshodhartarashtraṇāṁ Hridayāni vyadhārayat Nabascha prithvīm chaiva Tumulo vyanunādayan. Again, we can see the Sanjaya taking the sides of Pandava here. Saghosho, the entire sound, the entire blowing their conches, their entire sound. Nabascha, in the outer space. Prithvischa, on the earth. Tumulo vyanunādayan, which is creating the trembling due to reverberation. It is creating the trembling sound. Now here the secretary Sanjaya, he is telling all these sound Hridayani vyadharayat. It is, hearing this, the Kauravas' face is becoming pale. It looks like their heart is broken. Such a sound. All these mighty officers in the Pandava side, which is a response to the declaration of war that has been done by the Kaurava side. They blew with the they blew loudly. The entire sound is creating a trembling due to reverberation. It is creating the breaking their heart. Like that, the sound was noisy. And subtly the secretary Sanjaya is telling, they all blow it as though it is breaking the heart of Duryodhana or the Kaurava side. Slokam number 20. Atha vyavastitan drishtva Dhartarashtraṇ kapidvajaha pravritte sastra sampate dhanurudhyamya pandavaha. Atha, now, so far the scenario is described. The description of the army, the description of the people who are standing there, how they have created the Vyudam, where in what position people are standing, and the mental conditions of Duryodhana, and the step taken by the Pitamaha. All these are scenarios. So far only the scenario has been described. Now the main sloka, now our hero Arjuna is introduced in this sloka. Atha, now, vyavastitan drishtva, having seen, drishtva means seen, vyavastitan, seeing the array of people, enemies in the opposite side. Dhritarashtra is the children of Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra's children, Kauravas, who are all standing in the opposite side. Having seen this, pravritte sastra sampate dhanurudyamya Pandava. Pandava is Arjuna. Our hero is introduced here. Arjuna, he is ready with his bow and weapon. He is now ready to talk. He is now going to talk. Rishikesam tada vakyam idamaha mahipate. The next sloka is split into two. The first line, Uttarabhagam, is taken in this verse, and the last portion is taken in the next slide. So, Hrishikesam tada vakyam idamaha mahipate. Arjuna now is ready to speak. He is ready to talk these words. Sitting in the white horse, Mahadeva, who is sitting in the white horse, Madhava, and Arjuna is sitting, and he is ready with a bow and arrow. He is now ready to talk. Arjuna vacha Senayor Rubayor Madhye Ratham Stapayam Ratham Stapayam E Achyuta is the second line of the sloka. So all these four can be taken together here. Having introduced the hero, the Arjuna, the mighty warrior, who is wearing the symbol of Kapidvajaha. Kapi means monkey. Every chariot, they have a flag. It is an identification. We can see now in this political leaders also, when they form a party, they give a symbol. The cooker symbol, the whistle symbol, they all give the symbol. In those days also, it is copied from these historical itikasas. Arjuna's symbol is monkey. Why monkey? This is a reference to Hanumanji. It's a mark of most powerful loyal devotee of Rama. So Arjuna's chariot, which has a Kapidvajaha. Kapi means monkey. Monkey's flag he is wearing. He is sitting there, and he is now with his bow and arrow ready to fight. Now Arjuna is talking these words to Madhava, the Paramatma, the Krishna Paramatma. Mahapate means, here the Mahapate, this word refers to Dhritarashtra. Sanjaya is explaining all this, no? So Sanjaya is telling Mahapate, hey Lord of the world, now Arjuna, who is sitting in the chariot with Mahadeva, his chariot is wearing the symbol of Kapidvaja, the monkey symbol, who is ready to fight with the bow and arrow. Now he is ready to talk. He is telling these words. Arjuna vacha senayor ubhayor madhye. Senayor means the between the armies. Senayor means armies. This side, Pandava side, and Kaurava side. Now Arjuna is telling Paramatma, the Krishna, Madhava, Senayor Upayor Madhye, between these two armies, Achyuta. Achyuta means it is one more name for Keshava, Madhava, Achyuta. It is one more name for Krishna. Hey Achyuta, hey Madhava. Senayor Upayor Madhye, between these two armies, please take my chariot. Senayor Upayor Madhye Ratham. Ratham means chariot. Ratham Stapaya. Stapaya means take it and stop there. Between these two armies, take our chariot and stop there. These are the words, that is Arjuna is telling Krishna, take our chariot and stop in between the two armies. So that with this sloka, Arjuna is introduced and the real Gita starts here. So far only the scenario, the description, everything was narrated by the author. Now Arjuna has been introduced. The real Gita is going to start from here. With this sloka, we'll stop. So anybody have got any clarification or any doubt, they can write a message here, and tomorrow before we start the class, I will try to clarify that and then start our session. Okay. Keeping our back straight. We'll end the class with a prayer, keeping our eyes closed. We've so far seen 20 slokas. Sanjaya is narrating the event of the war room to Dhritarashtra, the blind old king. And the hero Arjuna is introduced today. We'll see the next sloka from the next class. We'll chant Om 3 times and end the class, keeping our eyes closed, both hands in Chin Mudra or in prayer position, whichever is comfortable to you, keeping your back straight. Om. Om. Trayambakam yajamahe sugantim pushtivardanam urvarukamiv bandhanat mrityon mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugantim pushtivardanam urvarukamiv bandhanat mrityon mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugantim pushtivardanam urvarukamiv bandhanat mrityon mukshiyamamritat. Om Sarvesham swastir bhavatu, Sarvesham shantir bhavatu, Sarvesham purnam bhavatu, Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu, Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, Sarve santu niramaya, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukhabhag bhavet, Asato ma satgamaya, Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Salutations to our masters. Om Bolo Swami Sadguru Shivananda Maharaj ki Jai. Om Bolo Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaj ki Jai. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you for joining my class. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.